Hello students, let us start the second part of the lesson. A house is not a home. In first part we discussed up to the point that the writer was in depression after his house was burnt. Okay, I walked around school like a zombie. Zombie means a dull and apathetic person. Apathetic means lacking interest or desire to act. Means a dull and uninterested person. Everything felt surreal and I wasn't sure what was going to happen. All the security I had known from my old school, my friends, my house and my cat had all been ripped away. Surreal means unreal और strange. हर चीज़ राइटर को बहुत ज़्यादा अनरियल और स्ट्रेंज लग रही थी और उसको पता ही नहीं लग रहा था कि ये सब कुछ क्या हो रहा है. जो सारी सिक्योरिटी थी, जो मतलब जो उसका पुराना स्कूल था, उसके फ्रेंड्स थे, सब कुछ उससे छिन गया था. जैसे आपको पता है कि वो नए स्कूल में बिल्कुल भी खुश नहीं था. अभी वो उनके साथ मिक्स नहीं हो पा रहा था अपने टीचर्स के साथ, अपने क्लासमेट्स के साथ, और दूसरा उसका फ्रेंड्स भी सब छिन गए थे और उसका घर और उसकी कैट सब कुछ उससे दूर चला गया था. So he was feeling very insecure and he was also very sad. When I walked through what used to be my house after school that day, I was shocked to see how much damage there was. Whatever hadn't burned was destroyed by the water and chemicals they had used to put out the fire. जब एक दिन राइटर स्कूल के बाद अपने घर में जाता है, अपने हाउस में जाता है जो बर्न्ड था, तो वो शॉक रह जाता है देखकर कि कितना ज़्यादा डैमेज हुआ है वहाँ पर, कि जो चीज़ आग से नहीं जली, whatever had not burnt was destroyed by the water and chemicals they had used to put out the fire. जो भी फायरमैन ने वाटर या केमिकल यूज़ किया था उससे उसके घर की सारी चीज़ें खराब हो गई थी. जो आग से जलने से बच गई थी वो वाटर और केमिकल्स की वजह से खराब हो गई थी, डिस्ट्रॉय हो गई थी. The only material things not destroyed were the photo albums, documents and some other personal items that my mother had managed to heroically rescue. Material things means the physical things. कुछ चीज़ें जो आग से नहीं जली थी वो क्या थी? फ़ोटो एल्बम्स थी, डॉक्यूमेंट्स थे या कुछ लेटर्स थे उसके फादर के, जो उसकी मदर बहुत ज़्यादा हेरोइक तरीके से घर के अंदर गई जलते हुए घर में, एंड शी ब्रॉट ऑल द थिंग्स outside. She rescued all those things. But my cat was gone and my heart ached for her. लेकिन राइटर अब भी बहुत उदास था क्योंकि उसकी कैट नहीं मिल रही थी. इस वजह से वो बहुत ज़्यादा दुखी था. There was no time to grieve. Means sad होने का अब टाइम नहीं था. My mother rushed me out of the house. We would have to find a place to live and I would have to go buy some clothes for school. His mother took him out of that house and we would have to find a place to live. Now they will have to find a new place to live. They also would have to buy some clothes for school. They will have to start their new life. उनको अपनी लाइफ को एक नए तरीके से स्टार्ट करना पड़ेगा. We had to borrow money from my grandparents because there were no credit cards, cash or even any identification to be able to withdraw money from the bank. Now they didn't have any identification to withdraw money from the bank. No credit card was with them and no cash was left. So they borrowed some money from their grandparents, from the writer's grandparents. Everything had gone up in smoke. सब कुछ आग में जल गया था. That week the rubble that used to be our house was being cleared of the lot. What is rubble? Means the remains. जो उनकी बची खुची चीज़ें थी घर जलने के बाद, जो भी वहाँ पर बच गया था वो भी वहाँ से लगभग सब कुछ हटा दिया गया. Even though we had rented an apartment nearby, I would go over to watch them clear away debris, hoping that my cat was somewhere to be found. She was gone. I kept thinking about her as that vulnerable little kitten. Debris means remains and vulnerable means weak and easy to influence. अब राइटर और उसकी मदर ने पास में ही एक अपार्टमेंट रेंट पर लिया था, तो राइटर वहाँ पर लगभग डेली जाता था देखने के लिए। हालांकि वहाँ से सब रिमेन्स हटा दिए गए थे, फिर भी वो इस होप में वहाँ जाता था देखने के लिए कि शायद उसको वहाँ पर उसकी कैट मिल जाए, लेकिन वो जा चुकी थी। आई केप्ट थिंकिंग अबाउट हर एज दैट वल्नरेबल लिटिल कैट। वो हमेशा अपनी कैट के बारे में, जब वो छोटी सी किटन थी, वो उसको रेस्क्यू करके लाया था, वो उस वीक और जो बहुत जल्दी से इन्फ्लुएंस कर लेती है सबको, उसके बारे में कॉन्स्टेंटली सोचता रहता था। इन द अर्ली मॉर्निंग व्हेन आई वुड डिस्टर्ब हर एंड गेट आउट ऑफ बेड, शी वुड टैग अलोंग आफ्टर मी, climb up my robe and crawl into my pocket to fall asleep. I was missing her terribly. अब राइटर याद करते हैं उन दिनों को जब अर्ली मॉर्निंग अपनी किटन को, कैट को डिस्टर्ब करके उठा देते थे, तो उनकी जो कैट थी वो उनके ऊपर चढ़ के, उनके रोप पर, उनके गाउन के ऊपर चढ़ के उनकी पॉकेट में चली जाती थी और वहाँ पर सो जाती थी. सो द राइटर वॉज मिसिंग हिज कैट टेरिबली. It always seems that bad news spreads quickly, and in my case it was no different. तो क्या होता है कि जब भी कोई बुरी खबर होती है, ऐसा लगता है कि वो बहुत जल्दी से फैल जाती है, स्प्रेड आउट हो जाती है. इन द राइटर्स केस इट हैपन्ड सेम. उनकी जो घर में आग लगने की खबर थी, बहुत तेजी से हर जगह स्कूल में फैल गई थी. Everyone in high school, including the teachers, was aware of my plight. Plight means sad story. Means everybody in the new high school knew about his story of burning the house. I was embarrassed as if somehow I were responsible. Now the writer was feeling very embarrassment as if he was responsible for this fire. What a way to start off at a new school. This was not the kind of attention I was looking for. Now the writer thought कि ये क्या स्टार्ट हुआ नई स्कूल में, एक नई तरीके से मैंने क्या स्टार्ट किया कि इस तरह की अटेंशन तो वो नहीं चाहते थे किसी से भी. जो अटेंशन अब सभी उनको टीचर्स या बच्चे उनको दे रहे थे, वो कभी भी इस तरह की अटेंशन नहीं चाहते थे. The next day at school, people were acting even more strange than usual. अब नेक्स्ट डे स्कूल में जो लोग थे, बच्चे थे, वो उनसे और ज़्यादा स्ट्रेंज तरीके से बिहेव कर रहे थे. आई वॉज गेटिंग रेडी फॉर जिम क्लास एट माई लोकर. नाउ द राइटर वॉज गेटिंग रेडी फॉर हिज जिम क्लास एंड पीपल वर मिलिंग अराउंड हिम. मिलिंग अराउंड हिम मीन्स मूविंग अराउंड हिम एमलेसली, आस्किंग मी टू हरी अप. अब सभी बच्चे उसके चारों तरफ मूव कर रहे थे और वो राइटर को कह रहे थे कि जल्दी से रेडी हो जाओ. आई थॉट इट स्ट्रेंज. अब राइटर को बहुत स्ट्रेंज लग रहा था, अजीब लग रहा था. बट इन द लाइट ऑफ द पास्ट फ्यू वीक्स नथिंग वुड सरप्राइज मी. लेकिन उसके साथ पास्ट में कुछ वीक्स में इतना कुछ हैपन हुआ था कि अब उसको कुछ भी अजीब लगना बंद हो गया था, उसको सब कुछ नॉर्मल लग रहा था. इट ऑलमोस्ट सीम्ड दैट दे वर ट्राइंग टू शो मी इन टू द जिम. अब राइटर को क्या लग रहा था कि सब बच्चे उनको पुश करने की कोशिश कर रहे हैं जिम के अंदर. देन आई सॉ वाई. तब उन्होंने अंदर जाकर देखा कि वो ऐसा क्यों कर रहे थे. देयर वॉज अ बिग टेबल सेटअप विद ऑल काइंड्स ऑफ स्टफ ऑन इट जस्ट फॉर मी. He saw a big table in the gym. When he entered the gym, he saw a big table full of all kinds of stuff, and it was just for the writer. They had taken up a collection and bought me school supplies, notebooks, all kinds of different clothes, jeans, tops, sweatsuits. It was like Christmas. I was overcome by emotion. People who had never spoken to me before were coming up to me to introduce themselves. Now, what did the school students do? They collected money and bought things, the necessary items for the writer, like all the notebooks, all kinds of clothes like jeans, tops, sweatsuits, all the necessary items which were burnt in the fire. They collected money and bought everything for the writer. And it was just like a Christmas for him. As we get gifts on the Christmas, in the same way he was getting gifts. I was overcome by emotion. अब राइटर बहुत ज़्यादा इमोशनल फील कर रहे थे उस मोमेंट पे, बिकॉज ही वॉज न्यू इन दैट स्कूल. ही डिड नॉट इवन नो अबाउट देयर नेम्स. and the people were coming who had never spoken to him before. जिन बच्चों ने उनसे कभी बात ही नहीं की थी, all were coming to him and they were introducing themselves to him. So it was a kind of love and affection he actually wanted. He never wanted sympathy or attention, but he wanted affection and love, and ultimately he got it. I got all kinds of invitations to their houses. Their genuine outpouring of concern really touched me. In that instant, I finally breathed a sigh of relief and thought for the first time that things were going to be okay. I made friends that day. Now the writer was also getting all kinds of invitations to their houses. और ये जो एक जेन्युइन, जो एक रियल आउटफ्लोइंग था इमोशंस का, तो इट रियली टच्ड हिम. उससे वो बहुत ज़्यादा इमोशनल हो गया. एंड इन दैट इंस्टेंट आई फाइनली ब्रेथ अ साई ऑफ रिलीफ. अब उसने एक चैन की सांस ली और उसने ये देखा कि रिलेशंस की कितनी ज़्यादा इम्पॉर्टेंस होती है. जो चीज़ें उसकी ख़त्म हो गई थी, मटेरियलिस्टिक थिंग्स थी, ही कुड ब्रिंग देम बैक. वो उसको वापस मिल सकती हैं एनी हाउ, बट जो बॉन्डिंग होती है ह्यूमन रिलेशंस के बीच में, जो एक रिश्ता होता है, वो उसको वापस मिलना ज़्यादा ज़रूरी था. उसकी ज़्यादा इम्पॉर्टेंस होती है बजाय कि मटेरियलिस्टिक थिंग्स की. So that day he thought for the first time that things were going to be okay. Because before that though he was in deep depression, that he used to cry all the time for his house, for new school and cat and all that. He used to cry. But after that day, on that day, or from that day, he realized that everything will be okay. Because he made friends that day. A month later, I was at my house watching them rebuild it. But this time it was different. I wasn't alone. I was with two of my new friends from school. It took a fire for me to stop focusing on my feelings of insecurity and open up to all the wonderful people around me. Now I was sitting there watching my house being rebuilt when I realized my life was doing the same thing. After 1 month, the writer was watching his house rebuilding. 1 महीने के बाद राइटर का हाउस दोबारा से बन रहा था, लेकिन इस बार कुछ डिफरेंट था. इस बार वो अकेला नहीं था. Now he had his 2 friends with him from new school. Okay, and it took a fire for me to stop focusing on my feelings of insecurity. उसके घर जलने के बाद उसको ये रियलाइज हुआ कि जो उसको इनसिक्योरिटी की फीलिंग होती थी वो गलत थी. He realized that there are wonderful people around him. He just need to find them. After burning his house, he realized all these positive things in him. Okay, now I was sitting there watching my house being rebuilt. Now he was sitting there and watching his house was rebuilding. Then he realized that his life was also rebuilding. There was a change in his life, in his mentality also. And it was a positive change. While we sat there on the curb planning my new bedroom, I heard someone walk up to me from behind and say, "Does this belong to you?" When I turned around to see who it was, I couldn't believe my eyes. A woman was standing there holding my cat. I leapt up and grabbed her out of the woman's arms. Now, when the writer and his friends were sitting there on the curb means the edge of the pavement, and they were planning for the new bedroom of the writer, then they heard that someone is standing behind them, and she said, "Does this belong to you?" क्या ये तुम्हारा है? When the writer turned around and he saw that, he could not believe that a woman was standing there. एक woman थी वहाँ पर, उसके हाथ में उसकी pet cat थी. I leapt up means I just jumped up and grabbed her out of the woman's arms. तो राइटर एकदम से जंप करके खड़ा होता है और वुमन से वो अपनी कैट को छीन लेता है. He was so excited to see his cat. I held her close to me and cried into that beautiful orange fur. She purred happily. My friends were hugging me, hugging the cat and jumping around. Now the writer was so happy to see his cat back, and the cat was also purring happily, and his friends were also hugging the writer and the cat, and they were just jumping around them with happiness. Apparently, my cat had been so freaked by the fire that she ran over a mile away. Freaked means behaved irrationally. Because of the fire, the cat behaved so strange or irrationally that she ran over a mile away. कि वो बहुत दूर भाग गई. आग की वजह से वो इतना ज़्यादा घबरा गई. Her collar had our phone number on it, but our phones had been destroyed and disconnected. Although there was a phone number written on the collar of the cat, but those phones were actually destroyed in the fire. That's why they were disconnected. This wonderful woman took her in and worked hard to find out whose cat it was. Now this wonderful woman, that woman tried a lot to find out the phone numbers that to whom these phone numbers belonged to, and after that she was able to find them. Somehow she knew this cat was loved and sorely missed. Sorely means very much, and she came to know कि इस cat को बहुत ज़्यादा प्यार किया जाता है और उसको बहुत ज़्यादा मिस किया जा रहा है. That's why she could find them. She could find the author and his family. As I sat there with my friends and my cat curled up in my lap, all the overwhelming feelings of loss and tragedy seemed to diminish. I felt gratitude for my life, my new friends, the kindness of a stranger, and the loud purr of my beloved cats. My cat was back, and so was I. Tragedy means mishappening, diminish means fade off, and gratitude means thankfulness. So finally, when the writer was sitting with his friends and his cat in his lap, at that time he just forgot all the feeling of loss and tragedy happened to him. That was faded away. सब कुछ उसके मेमोरी से ख़त्म हो गया. जो भी उसको लॉस हुआ था, जो भी वो डिप्रेशन में था, सब कुछ वो भूल गया था. Now he was very happy with his friends and the cat in his lap. I felt gratitude for my life. अब उसने अपनी लाइफ को थैंक यू बोला, and my new friends, the kindness of a stranger, the loud purr of my beloved cat. Now the writer was full of thankfulness. Thankfulness towards his new friends, thankfulness to the kindness of a stranger, that woman who got back his cat, and the loud purr of his beloved cat. My cat was back and so was I. Now the writer felt that कि उनकी कैट भी वापस आ गई है और वो भी अपनी लाइफ में वापस आ गए हैं. वो दोबारा से बहुत ज़्यादा खुश हो गए हैं. वो अपनी डिप्रेशन से बाहर आ चुके हैं. So the writer here wants to say that we should always be very thankful to all the people who bring happiness in our lives. We should always feel gratitude to all the people around us, and we should always feel happy. So with this we come to the end of the chapter. Thank you so much.